What's up, guys? Another Litecoin move coming. This is Crypto Savvy with a Litecoin update. I haven't done a Litecoin video in a while, and it seems like a lot of people really appreciate the Litecoin videos, so I'm going to do a Litecoin video today and see where we're headed.
1, 2, 3, go!
What's happening, guys? Before I begin, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anyone that's doing any investing or any trading in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market can be extremely volatile and risky. So let's take a look at Litecoin. This is the daily chart. This is the falling wedge that I've had drawn for quite some time. If you guys have been keeping up with my videos, you'll remember a couple weeks ago, I called this breakout on Litecoin that we're having right now. But before I begin, if you guys haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Tick the little bell if you want to get notified when I post new videos. And also give it a big thumbs up if you like the content, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. So let's get into the charts. As I said, we're in the daily Litecoin, and I'm going to zoom in here. And if you watched, it was a couple weeks ago I made a video, and we were right around this area, and I was calling a breakout, up to the top of this trend line on this rising wedge. And as you can see, we did come up to it. We did hit it nicely. And what we're going to look at is what our possibilities are today on where we might be headed with this. There's a few different ways we could look at this. We could look over here and see this area, how it did a BART pattern and came back down. Now that's possible that it happens here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit first. Going to the 4 hour. All right. So I have a couple old supports right here in the blue lines. And these are old resistance. And that should become support coming back down. And I'm going to throw some fibs on there just to see if any of them line up. I really haven't been monitoring Litecoin very much because I've been watching Bitcoin. If you guys watched my Bitcoin videos, I'll also, at the end of this video, I'll post one of the videos of calling this breakout, and then it would be from a couple weeks ago, a Litecoin video, and then I'll put my yesterday's Bitcoin video up there also at the end of the video, so you can check that out, because I probably won't be making a Litecoin video today. But yeah, this is where we're at now, and this could very well be a triangle or bull pennant, whichever you want to call it. I'm just going to kind of draw rough area. And if we do a measured breakout of this, we could, as you can see, we bounced off the 236, and it's looking like it's became support. Let me zoom in so you guys can see that. It's looking like it became support. We also could come down into, the correction could possibly come all the way down to the 35.93 area. And what that would probably look like if that was to happen, which I'm not steering that way, but, we could come down here, bounce around a little bit more, come down, bounce in here for a little while, and come back down and get some support right back off this, and then head back up. And I'll zoom out and see what that would look like. Which that's a very possible scenario. Get rid of that. That could make sense. We could definitely be looking at something like that because of what happened here. We had this shot up, came back down, bounced sideways into it, and that could make sense. We could very well be looking at that. Also, it could stop, and bounce in between these two support and resistance lines. But anyways, that is the more bearish scenario, I guess. Now I'm going to look at the bullish scenario. It's good to look at both sides and to really watch this area too. I'll open up the RSI in a little bit and see if we can find any clues to which way we might be heading in there. But what I'm going to do here is measure this flagpole on the breakout. And if we were to break out of this triangle here in this area, the support or the breakout would probably go into this area, which would line up with this old resistance. Old support became new resistance. It would line up with that pretty well. So I'm going to put a line across there. And guys, if you're watching this, I hope you're learning something from it and you can start charting on your own. And don't blindly follow people and do any trades on watching videos, even mine. You know, I just post my view and my opinion of the market. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do try to, you know, explain where I'm getting my targets. So hopefully somebody, you know, you can learn a little bit off. And it's good to watch a lot of other people and get a little different techniques and kind of see what works for you. But I'm going to put a target here for our bullish scenario. And I already drawn out the bearish going back down to test the bottom of that trend line. So let's go ahead and put this target in about right here. Now also I want to zoom back into that because first let's look at where that target would be. That target would be right around the $55 to $56 range, somewhere in there. Well, like I said, which would make sense. That would come up, you know, and retest this old support, became new resistance, and it matches up really well if we were to break out right there. Now let's take another look. This bull flag could extend. You know, we could see more movement in it, and it you know, might not be fully formed yet. So we got to take a look at that too. You know, this could come all the way down into, you know, one of these price ranges, come all the way down, and then that would change the breakout area. So we're going to make another target if it was to break out, you know, in a different area. Again, we measure the flagpole from the breakout. And let's say this, let's redraw that bull flag and just say, let's just say it comes down in this area. You know, it kind of bounces around in here for a little bit to make the bull flag and then decides to pop up right in that area. Let's take a look at that and see where that would put us. Oops, I gotta get out of there. Like I said, if it was to break out around this area, that's going to put our target right around the $53 range. And I'm going to put another target in over there. And just to get an idea where we might be headed. If, again, this is if we break up, guys. It's always possible, you know, like I said, that we come back down. And I showed in the bearish that we come back down and test this support line again and maybe get a bounce up from there. But we really need to watch this support line, because if that breaks, you know, there could be a big sell-off. So let's see if this target here lines up with anything. Yes, it does. It's another old support, became new resistance right around the 53 to 50. Whoops, I'm sorry. 53 to 53.50 range. Let's say $53 to $54 range. I'm going to extend this out a little bit. And then we're going to go into the RSI and see if we see any clues. Like I said, I haven't been following Litecoin very much because I've been keeping a closer eye on Bitcoin. I try not to, you know, switch back and forth to charts too much. Even though Litecoin did lead this move, but like I said, I thought that move was coming, and like I said, I'll leave that video at the end of this video. You can check it out if you're interested. And I'll also leave tomorrow's yesterday's Litecoin or Bitcoin video. Sorry guys, I'm out of it today. So anyways, yeah, that's where we're at now. So I'm gonna go into the 1 hour and kind of take a look at that bull flag and see what's going on. Yeah, both scenarios of that bull flag could still play out, and we could get a really nice bounce up. But yeah, here we are. I guess we'll notice if we break up, it should be within the next, 6-7 hours. If we break up from this pennant, but otherwise, if we break down below this lower one, we could be looking at, coming down to the 382, which is 39.79 area, and getting a bounce up from there. But kind of just got to see how it plays out from here, guys. Let's go into the RSI now, just to see. We're in the hourly. Obviously, we're still, we're right around the 50, right around the 49.50, which is the neutral zone. And it would make sense to get another bounce up at least before this RSI comes back down here in the 1 hour. We could bounce all the way back up to here also. So I'm not really seeing anything too concerning or obvious from my point of view. Like I said, I'm just trying to make this quick video and just give everything a quick look and see where we're at. Draw some trend lines in here and see if it makes any sense with this RSI. Not so much. Right there. Let's get out of there. All right. Going to the daily. See if we see anything in there. Yeah, I had this rising wedge drawn, which is still in play. I guess you could probably move this down here and make a channel, which is another possibility for what we're doing in here. And we go up and test the resistance of this channel here, which is probably most likely. We come up and do something like this. Come up here. Whoops, sorry. Come up here, test this, come back down, bounce around for a little bit, maybe sideways, and then try another jump up. But like I said, we have to wait and see. But I am bullish right now, leaning bullish. Obviously, there's a possible bearish scenario that I laid out first, but go back. It's what I'm looking at now, guys. So I guess that's about it. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button, the Crypto Savvy logo above my head. Tick the little bell if you want to get notified when I post new videos. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And yeah, that's about it for now. Please give it a thumbs up too. Again, like I said, I left them 2 videos up here for you guys to check out if you want to. Have a good day.